Today, collective, we're going to look at what this person's thoughts are about you. A person that you have in mind. This could be a love interest. This could be a friend. This could be a frenemy. This could be a family member. I have 3 cards here, face down. I happen to love rocks. These are rocks that I've collected in my travels. So we have this very pretty kind of flat textured black stone. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's just so beautiful. And this brown, almost perfectly round stone. And then the counterpart to the black stone. This beautiful white stone. Take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. Slow down your mind. Slow down your thoughts. Connect with your higher self or your heart. I like to make a heart connection. I literally put my hands on my heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then look at the cards and pick the one that calls you. If you're having trouble deciding, take another deep breath and squint. This kind of opens up your peripheral vision, and I'm sure will help one of these cards stand out to you. Okay, we're going to start with our black stone and card 1. If you chose card 1, we got openness. Openness. Wow. It's a beautiful full moon depicted in this card. And constellations. The Big Dipper's over here. Not too sure what else is present. I think of illumination. The moon signifies our bodies, our environment, our emotions. The moon is equated with the mother. The moon can be very intuitive in the tarot. It can also caution, though. Can speak to lies and deception, so we're going to get some more cards for clarification. The person collective has in mind, Spirit. What's this person's thoughts about collective, please? What's this person's thoughts? 2 cards here. Let's put these up here because I think we're going to end up with a lot of cards. What is this person's thoughts about collective, Spirit? Oh, I have chills. This guy wants to come out. Okay. Those are from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Now I'm going to pull a few cards from the Death Doula Oracle. What is this person's thoughts about collective, Spirit? Thoughts for Pile 1, Spirit? Ooh, getting major chills. Okay, I think we're going to take those two. And one more, please, Spirit. What are this person's thoughts? And I feel like these two are wanting to come out. Anything else, Spirit? They gave me 3 more. So we're going to do that. We're going to read 3 more. I'm also going to clarify with the tarot. So let's see what's going on here. Protection. Potential. Not one of my favorite words. Flexibility. Manifest self. Embodiment. From the ashes. Okay, I'm going to stop here for right now. So I feel what you're being told about this person's thoughts is that they still feel something is possible. But for some reason, they're protecting their emotions. They're putting their focus on themselves, on their, I see embodiment, I think of their physicality. What I'm really feeling from this reading is that they're very unsure. They're somewhat open to it, but at the same time, whoever this is that you're thinking about, they are trying to move on. New narratives. Formlessness. Growth. I get a very strong feeling that this person is working on rising from the ashes and growing and is kind of in the void. They don't know what's coming. They don't know what's ahead. But it just feels like they are not willing to go backwards if this is somebody you were involved with. Yeah, this feels like a love reading to me. If you're watching this and the person you had in mind was not from a relationship, then this might be the wrong pile. This might not be your reading. But yeah, I'm just getting a very strong vibe that this person doesn't want to go backwards, that they're open to what's new. Okay, so can we have some clarification, Spirit, please, for the collective about this person's thoughts? What are they thinking, Spirit, about collective? What are they thinking about those who have tuned in to pile 1? High Priestess, the Prince of Swords. Now, I got him sideways, so. I quite often read sideways cards as upside down, but 3 of Wands. So clearly this person is trying to use wisdom and sound judgment in relation to you. The High Priestess sits between the conscious and the subconscious. And we have these cards of like manifest self and embodiment and from the ashes and formlessness and growth. So this person is seeking out spirituality. This person is doing shadow work. What happened here, collective? I mean, oh my gosh. I feel like you rock this person's world. I often think of the Knight of Swords as a bull in a china shop. So I'm going to ask for some clarity from Spirit. What is this person's thoughts about collective? Why the Prince of Swords? Two of Cups. They feel they rushed into the relationship too quickly. I think this person feels like they lost themselves. I feel like this person feels like they forgot who they were. They were so open to this relationship. So willing. They wanted it so badly. You know, I've got growth next to growth. Expansion. This person is standing on some pretty solid ground right now. Because they've drawn their attention inward, you know, to themselves, towards the self. Okay. Is there anything else you want Group 1 to know? What do they plan to do next? What does this person plan to do next in respect to those watching? This feels very specific. And again, I feel like this is a love reading. 10 of Wands. They're working towards a goal. It's overburdening them. It's overwhelming them. I really feel this person has moved on. King of Wands. I mean, the King of Wands is a card of action, creativity. Sometimes the King of Wands is tied into honesty and integrity. I always think of the King of Wands as a good guy, or woman for that matter. So what does this have to do with what they plan to do, Spirit? What does the King of Wands have to do? 5 of Pentacles, yeah. They're moving forward with their thoughts, their ideas, their plans. They are not looking back. They are planning on leaving you out in the cold. There's definitely a goal here they're trying to attain. And I feel like they're not going to let anything get in the way. It feels like this person gave and gave and gave and now wants to give to themselves. Wheel of Fortune. The end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. And I just felt a lot of sadness. Maybe somebody is watching this who had hope that this person's thoughts were thoughts of love or that they were coming back. But Group 1, I feel you need to be open to moving on. I think you need to take a cue from this person and have some trust and faith in the universe and source and all that is. And focus on yourself and your healing and rise from the ashes. Yeah. And close this chapter and write a new one. New narratives. Write a new one. Okay, that's it for you, Group 1. I hope this helped. Group 2, This is your card. Let's see what we got. Change. Group 1's reading was pretty heavy. So let's see what Spirit has to say about this person's thoughts about you. Okay. Whoa. Stay with me, cards. What is this person's thoughts about group 2? What are they thinking about group 2? Chills. So we have one card here. What are this person's thoughts about group 2, Spirit? What are this person's thoughts about group 2? We've got 2. We've got 3. We've got 4. So we'll go with that. That's from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. This is from, these oracle cards are from the Death Doula Oracle. The person collective has in mind. What are their thoughts? I'm going to take all of these. What are their thoughts? The first reading was clearly a love reading, but this could be a friend, a family member. Lower world. Oof. Okay. Guidance for the collective. What is this person's thoughts, please? We've got art. Face down would be, they don't want to give it to me face down. Actually, that was wisdom reversed. Okay. Guidance for group 2. What's this person's thoughts about them? What are this person's thoughts about you? And one more, please, Spirit. Pulling cards from underneath. So let's see what we got. Protection. Oh, that was the first card in the last spread. So we got protection for group 1 as well. Gateway, community, and delight. That's so interesting. So the person that you have in mind, collective, has definitely made some changes. It feels like they've walked through some kind of a door. Maybe they're embracing community more, getting out there more, definitely getting out in nature more, enjoying the little things, enjoying interaction with others. What do they think about this person? Wow. Techno cleanse. Obsession. Beauty and death. Lower world. Wisdom reversed. Art. Solitude. And grace. Wow. I'm picking out or picking up. Well, I'm picking out and I'm picking up. I mean, lower world and beauty and death are really, really sticking out to me. What I'm feeling about this person's thoughts about you is that maybe they saw you as having addictive behavior. Maybe they saw you as overdoing something. I feel like this person has a lot of ego. It's almost as if they feel like, I don't know, that their thoughts about you are somewhat judgmental. I feel like this person puts you down to make themselves feel better. I mean, there are moments of grace for sure, but for the most part, I'm almost feeling like you need to protect yourself from this person. This feels like somebody somewhat narcissistic, maybe envious of you, somebody who competes with you. Techno cleanse with wisdom reversed and gateway. I feel like they're spying on you on social media. And something about this reading, I feel like they flipped the script, like they just did this whole switcheroo on you, where maybe you were open and you invited them into your life and introduced them to your friends and did cool things with them and shared yourself with them. And yeah, they didn't appreciate it. So we're going to get some clarity from the tarot. What is this person's thoughts about collective? What is this first person's thoughts, Spirit? What is this person's thoughts about collective? Wow, similar cards. I'm going to see that one as reversed. Very similar cards. We did draw the Two of Cups in group 1. So this person maybe was looking to partner with you romantically or in business. They clearly thought that you were overdoing it, that there was a lack of self-care. I don't know, again, I get a lot of judgmental energy here. And here you go, 8 of Swords, self-imposed restriction or limitation. This person was very critical of you. This person was mentally boxed in. They couldn't see beyond. Maybe they couldn't even see the real you. Because when I looked at art, I just thought, you're the work of art. I mean, the Two of Cups can relate to love, but it can speak to partnership. It can speak to friendship. So let's get some clarity here. This card wants to, yeah, the Tower. A loss of stability, setback, something happened here. I feel like this person may have even deceived you or led you to believe things were one way when they were another. Threw you off guard. Your wisdom being out of balance. Yep, 8 of Cups. Spirit is telling you to walk away. Yeah, this feels more like a friend, and this feels like a friend you need to lose. And you need to embrace the change. And if that means you lose some people in your community, if that means I don't know, there may be some kind of a death here in the sense of like an ego death. But from that comes rebirth and renewal. There's some grieving that needs to happen here. I feel like you're holding on to this person, but you need to protect yourselves from them. Page of Cups, like there's a part of you that knew it. And this person and you kind of have this intuitive connection with one another, right? Narcissists do that to us. They're really good at reading the room. They're really good at picking up on these subliminal cues and signals. And you think like, oh, wow, you know, we have this thing, but no, you don't have this thing. I don't know why my cards are so crooked, but please forgive me. Yeah. What else? What are this person's thoughts about collective? Their true thoughts, Spirit. What are they really think about collective? The Hermit. They think you keep to yourself too much. They think that you hole up too much. They don't understand your need for quiet. They don't understand the spiritual side of you. They don't get it. What is the... There we go. Princess of Swords. Yeah, and they're a bit obsessed with you. They're spying on you. They're watching you. They think about you a lot. There is a bit of an obsession here. Okay. What is this person going to do next? What do they plan to do, Spirit? Let's see. Three of Pentacles reversed. Most certainly not cooperate with you, right? Two of Pentacles reversed. They're going to get real busy. They are going to have so much on their plate that they're going to tell you, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They are not going to make time for you. What do they plan to do next, Spirit? The Devil. Oh my God, yeah. Whoever this is, you're dealing with somebody. I mean, I can't diagnose through a third party or through a collective tarot reading, but boy, lower world, spying. It's funny, Hermit, solitude. They're envious of your spirituality. They're envious of your protection. I feel you have a lot of ancestral protection. And they came into your life to disrupt it. And this absolutely has narcissistic energy written all over it. And if that's the case, then be proactive about your healing. You know, get counseling. There are some great people on YouTube who deal with this community. I would not walk. I would run away from this person, because this person's thoughts about you, they're not good. It's kind of sad. Give yourself some grace, by the way. Maybe for falling for it, because I think you had a sense. I think you knew something was off. Give yourself some grace. Spend some time with yourself. Give yourself time to heal, but absolutely lose this person. Okay, group 2. On to group 3. If you chose card 3 in the white stone, this is your card. Security. Oh, that's a pretty card. Beautiful, beautiful. Night sky. A fire in a cave. Protecting those inside. This card makes me think of shelter as well. Protection from the elements. Okay. So we're going to pull a few more cards from this oracle, which is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. What are this person's thoughts about collective spirit? Is that one card or two? Got one. Feels like two. Oh, it is two. See? There we go. Two. Okay. What are this person's thoughts about collective spirit? One more card, please, collect for the collective. Spirit. One more card for the collective. One card. Okay, cool. All right, and now we're going to pull some cards from the Death Doula Oracle. What's this person's thoughts about you? Oh, these are right side up. They are wanting to show themselves. Beautiful. Malleable. Compassionate memories and magic. What is this person's thoughts about collective spirit? I'm going to clarify what's in tarot cards. I want to pull 3 more of these. Down. What are this person's thoughts about the collective, please, Spirit? Not too sure about you, but I'm gonna take you. Okay. Manifest self, the void, and growth. All right, let's see what we got going on. Leadership. Stand still. An inner place. Wow, these 2 cards are just so beautiful together. It really stands out to me. I don't know, I feel like this person might misunderstand you at times. They might see you as being very malleable or wishy-washy, but in reality, it's like they don't quite understand your magic. You know, that place within you. They do feel secure in their relationship with you. You do make them feel secure. But there is something here, like when you take charge or when you want to lead, I feel like it kind of freezes them, stands still, or they're not too sure like how to move forward, because I think they also want to lead. So there's possibly a bit of a power struggle in this relationship. Definitely something very karmic about this relationship. Like there will be growth, absolutely, from this person. And I think they know that. I think they feel that. Can we have some more, please, Spirit? This person's thoughts about collective. This person's thoughts, please, Spirit, about collective. Not wanting to talk, huh? Oh, there we go. Leave that one face down. 2 more cards, please. 8 of Swords. One more card, please. Yeah. So, I do feel with the 8 of Swords there is a little bit of criticism or censorship. This card can also speak to self-imposed restriction or limitation. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel there is a power struggle here. This person may keep you out of something. You may find out about something that happened, a party, a get-together, a situation that you weren't invited to. And again, it's kind of like tied into this power struggle that I'm feeling. Okay, I want to go deeper, please. Can I have some clarity on compassionate memories? Wow, 4 of Cups. So there was a missed opportunity or an ignored opportunity. This person absolutely did something to you and you have compassion for them, right? You look back and you think maybe they were young, they didn't know better. Maybe you see where they're trying to break out of something. Wheel of Fortune. It's absolutely a karmic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a relationship that you have with a family member. What else? What does this person's thoughts about collective? Yeah, I mean, 4 of Cups is like, maybe they made you feel like they didn't even care. Strength. Whatever happened due to your malleability, due to your strong sense of self, oh yeah, for sure, this person absolutely did something, but it feels like you come out of it with this person and with this relationship still intact, even though there's been a little bit of shadiness in the past. I guess that's par for the course. This feels like a friend or a relative. This does not feel like a love reading. One more card, please, Spirit. What are this person's... Well, they gave me 2. 9 of Cups, the Wish card. And the Magician. Love that. Yeah, I mean, if you want to continue in this friendship, in this relationship with this person, you can have it and you can get what, this is you getting what you wish for, but I think it will go well. This is a card of free will and self-reliance, the Magician, right? It's a card of agency. It's kind of up to you, but there's something about you. I feel like you know how to handle this person. And I feel like this relationship has meaning to you, or you wouldn't still be here. You wouldn't still be in it. 10 of Pentacles, it could be family. This is the financial side of family life, safety, security. Yeah. I think you're the older, the wiser in this situation. I think you're the leader, even though they may not like it. It's really up to you. What do they plan to do next, Spirit? What does this person plan to do next in relation to the collective? Yeah. They may see you as being somewhat manipulative. They may see you as being a liar, even though in reality you're very strong. 2 of Cups. They want to pursue this friendship. They want to pursue this relationship. Queen of Cups. Ooh, some emotional maturity at play here. Some compassion, some empathy on your part and on their part. Okay, let's see. One more card, Spirit. What do they plan to do? Is that the card? One more card. What do they plan to do, Spirit? they plan to do. I got another one leaning on me. Queen of Swords. Interesting juxtaposition, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. Because she's psychic, she's intuitive, compassionate, she feels, she's sensitive, whereas the Queen of Swords uses logic over emotion. And maybe there's a balance there. Let's see what these guys, yeah, Ace of Swords, mental clarity, some kind of breakthrough. Queen of Pentacles, wow. 3 queens in a row. Amazing. Queen of Pentacles has a lot of grace, dignity. She's very grounded. She's very fertile. She's very abundant. Yeah, this feels like a friendship reading. You know, the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. You have to give to get something. You get the promotion, you know, you give up your free time. It's that kind of energy. But it will absolutely bring you mental clarity. They seem very clear about what they want from you. They plan to pursue this friendship, this relationship. They may even take the initiative here. And Spirit is telling you that it's okay. With the Ace of Swords there, just use your discernment. Okay, I hope this was helpful. I'm so glad I got a positive reading. Group 1 and 2 were pretty brutal. Feel free to watch them if you are so inclined. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. Ti amo. Bye for now.